we have got a treat for you today, folks. From all the way across the pond, Stephen Box of Vanguard Tactics is in studio to take on TAC with Ultramarines versus AdMech.
Hi, I'm Stephen Box from Vanguard Tactics, and today I'm here to play some epic Warhammer 40k, and I'm going to be running the almighty Ultramarines.
Under a new general, we see a very different Ultramarine force. Will this inspire TAC to build a different kind of army in the future? Or will he stick with his dreadnoughts?
So I get to play the AdMech today, and I love the AdMech. However, we've got Stephen Box in the office, and he's playing my Ultramarines. It's going to be a lot of fun to see the different tactics that he deploys, and just the different methodology in which he's going to approach the Ultramarines.
So one of the biggest challenges coming into this today was that I was using TAC's models. And obviously that discussion around what his playstyle, what mine is, trying to synergize some of that together so we can really bring together an army that hopefully I can display in a really cool way to give TAC some new ideas.
Stephen's Space Marines consists of Calgar with his Victrix Honor Guard, joins a big brick of Bladeguard Veterans, Captain Sicarius, Captain Cato's Stevemarine, what did we call it? Stevecarius? Captain, I don't know. A Stevemarine Sicarius, Captain on a bike, 2 repulsors, a 6-man aggressor squad rocking the flamers, some Sternguard vets, a full Outrider Squad with an Invader ATV attached, and hey look, TAC, no dreadnoughts.
Stephen Box has helped make this AdMech list for me, and we are trying really hard to try to figure out the synergies and how the AdMech can play and what's optimal for them.
TAC is bringing Belisarius Call, a Tech Priest Dominus, a Tech Priest Maniplist, and a Tech Priest Engine Seer. That's the triumvirate of Tech Priests. 2 Dragoons TAC asked Stephen specifically to have in the list. 2 Scorpius Disintegrators, an Onager Dune Crawler, Battle Line Squad of Rangers, because when they're close to the 6-man squad of Breachers, they get full rerolls, a full squad of Cataphrod Destroyers, and some Castellan robots. Today's mission is Targets of Opportunity, so the players are going to be drawing an extra tactical card, and we're playing Sites of Power. So if a character's in range of an objective, players will score an extra 3 victory points to a maximum of 15 for the turn and 50 for the game.
I do have a lot of characters in my army, but they are squishy, so I'm going to need to be careful about how I go and pursue those points.
Stephen and TAC have got 2 fantastically thematic forces that should prove for a real knockdown slobber knocker of a fight. Can't wait to see what happens. My sarcasm senses are tingling.
So he's promised me that the list that he's put together, because he is a professional Warhammer coach, is the winningest, most amazing AdMech army you could ever put on the table. Turn 2. This is a turn 2 game.
Oh man, we're gonna need a better sarcasm filter.
So in regards to the mission, I'm just going to table TAC. Eradicator is going to go in Strat Reserve. I've got Sternguard and Sicarius in a repulsor. I got Calgar and the boys in another.
The Maniplist is going to be going in with the Breachers, and then I've got a Tech Priest Dominus. The Tech Priest Dominus is going in with the Destroyers. Cybernetic Data Smith going with the robots because he augments them so well.
Put it all on the table, yeah? Cool, 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 cool.
All the guns on all the time.
TAC has gone full deploy. No reserves from him at all. No shenanigans from him this time.
Coming in hot.
So 18 gets you there. And then I've got to deploy in such a way where those bikes have minimal things that they can hit.
Overall, Stephen's deployment is fairly aggressive, and TAC needs to be mobile as soon as possible to try to pin those fast Ultramarines.
I can't just let you have this side, so they're going to go there and try to get me that objective.
He has deployed quite well. He's cut off a lot of my angles, so my shooting phase is going to be quite irrelevant, but it will mean I can get good board presence, and hopefully if I get some nice tactical cards like, for example, Area Denial or something, that's going to be really good as I go into turn 1.
I would love to take at least a bike or 2 down before they crash my lines. All right, so let's see what happens. I rolled a 5 again.
It's not 6 though, is it? That's a problem.
Good luck, sir.
Let's do this.
The Rangers are going to make a scout move. They're basically going to go in here.
So I'm going to scout move my repulsor. I owe Tak an apology, and I did get something wrong here. You cannot scout move a normal transport, only a dedicated transport. So I'm really, really sorry, Tak. Hopefully it won't change this game. So make sure, always check those keywords. That's on me.
Sometimes even the greatest generals make mistakes, and we built these lists just this morning to play this game.
At the start of the battle round,
yes,
the AdMech stuff starts to happen.
AdMech stuff.
AdMech stuff.
Yes.
Tak chooses his Doctrina Imperatives, and he's choosing Conquerors. That's going to give him assault on all his weapons and +1 armor penetration to any unit Steven still has in his home deployment zone.
Rad bombardment happens. Every unit that is within your deployment zone, you can choose whether or not they are battle shocked. Not a battle shock test, they are simply battle shocked. Or on a roll of 3+, you will take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay. So attack going first, this means he's going to have a really good advantage in terms of being able to get a lot of those extra AP because I'm in my deployment zone, but also I need now to make a choice as to which units I'm going to take mortal wounds on or be battle shocked. I'm happy to say all this is battle shocked, but this unit here, I don't want to be battle shocked.
That's a 6.
Right.
So I need that again because this would be D3.
No.
That is a full 3.
One Outrider down to 1 wound, and everything else is battle shocked.
In this game mode, I'm going to draw 3 tactical.
Yeah, I'm going to
And my hope is that I can get off to an early start with this. No prisoners.
Kill something.
Kill something. Kill lots of things.
Yeah.
Tak draws deploy homers, overwhelming force, and no prisoners for his secondaries. Doctrina's bombardment, call selects a buff, rerolls of 1, the Tech Priest Engine Seer gives that Dune Crawler a 4-up invulnerable save, and the Datasmith tells the robots to add 2 attacks to their guns. Okay, admittedly, this is a bit less complex than 9th edition AdMech, just a bit less.
Then we go into movement. I really want to be on that objective in the back there, so I'm going to advance the Dragoons for 2.
Nice. Gets within 3.
So advancing the robots.
6.
That objective is mine.
Tak really aggressively moving up here. He knows he's playing a shooting army, right?
They're going to advance? Yep. Lovely.
Oh. What is this?
That seems to be a beautiful angle on your back tank there. You're still going to get cover. I drew teleport homers, which is pretty hard to do first turn. However,
this is now all about eligibility to shoot. So because you've got the assault keyword, you are eligible to shoot. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like tanks can do stuff. Like you can cleanse an objective whilst the tank's in combat.
Right.
Because it's eligible to shoot because the big guns never tire.
Right. Okay.
Steven has a lot more experience with 10th than Tak does, and he's showing incredible sportsmanship here by giving Tak some tips on how to optimize his choices. That's the best way to play. Shooting phase now, and the Rangers are going to deploy teleport homers in the center for 3 victory points. The Breachers now, and their targets in rapid fire. Is Tak going to split fire?
All of their shots, all of them.
Yep. Guarantee it.
All right, we are not split firing.
Overkill
All right,
is best kill, agreed.
Anti-vehicle 4, so I'm wounding on 4s.
Yep.
EP is 2. However, you're partially within your deployment zone.
So AP 3, 9 saves.
Is it dead?
It's definitely dead.
Does it explode?
Hopefully not. It's a 1. We're okay.
Wow, the repulsor goes down. Only 1 mortal wound on the explosion, but still, that's a big loss right away.
Never nice to see one of your assets go down like that.
Take this tank's bellicose cannon, blind fire into Sternguard,
Scorpius Disintegrator, indirect into the Sternguard, no joy.
of which I get double 1s. The second tank is going to fire into your Sternguard, and we're going to do the same thing, but this time, he's not blind. Dice, how many shots do I get?
5. Don't even think about re-rolling that dice. I know that's what you're thinking right now. Don't do it.
We're going to listen to Steven on this one, and we're not going to re-roll that. Oh, we're going to listen to Steven and JT on this one.
Now some direct fire from the second Scorpius.
Wounding on 3s.
AP?
AP is 2 + 1 because you're still in your deployment zone.
6-up save then. Easy.
You got it.
No, he's dead.
1 dead Sternguard and another wound.
There are 3 Cognus Heavy Stubbers
Are
on
there?
that vehicle. There are. That tank's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
So thanks for putting it in my list, Steven.
no worries. I'm really enjoying getting shot off the table.
Wow, that's really good for a stubber.
Ooh, the Stubber's down another model.
He's not dead.
The Castan robots firing into the Outrider bikes. There are 3 shots each with the overhead cannons as well as the fists. Because I've equipped double fists, they become twin linked. Because I moved them into the protocol that gives them 2 extra shots per, I get 5 shots with the overhead cannon and 5 shots with each fist.
5 ups.
The Castellan's firing into the Outriders. No wounds so far. More guns, though, still. And
Hopefully.
1 bike goes away.
I think I just risk it. I'm going to overcharge all of them.
Ooh, at what?
At the bikes. 4 attacks each.
Ooh.
4 plus, when I'm overcharging, goes strength 8. AP 3 becomes 4.
Yeah.
Destroyers now. Oh boy, and Steven's using the stratagem Armor of Contempt for free because of the captain, hoping to give those bikes a fighting chance.
Try and keep me alive, because that will stack with cover, take down some of your AP.
On 4 plus,
Yep.
and I am getting reroll 1s from Call. Rerolling these 3 1s. I'm winning on 3s.
Yep. Looking for 5s, mate.
Good luck. 2 damage apiece.
That's 1 bike, 2 bikes. Do you have any more shooting after this?
No.
2 bikes dead, and I'll put 6 wounds onto the ATV.
Because they've got 8 wounds to start, I think.
That's right, yeah. So it stops me losing more bikes.
6 dice.
Oh no, he rolls 2 1s on his hazardous test. Command reroll, and only one of them dies. Woohoo!
Fortunately, that is only 2 points for no prisoners. Against an elite Space Marine force with a lot of wounds and high toughness, it was going to be hard to do no prisoners.
Not a bad turn for TAC. He scored 5 secondary points, 2 no prisoners and 3 deploy homers.
It's a good start from TAC, but I've still got loads of plays left.
What I'm happy about is I do have a bit of board presence.
You do, it's good. And I need to draw 3 cards.
Stevens pulled deploy teleport homers, extend battle lines, and engage on all fronts.
I've got extend battle lines. If I control this one or this one, then I'll score some big old nice points for me. So I think I'm just gonna really focus on that one. Command phase for the Space Marines is quite impactful. I need to choose my Doctorins. I need to choose which unit I'm gonna Oath of Moment. I think I can get rid of these this turn. Oath of Moment, the robots, because they need to go down.
Bikes are going into the assault doctrine for adaptive strategy in 1 command point.
You're not using any of your doctrines for the army this turn.
Because of Captain Steven Sicarius, he gives the unit assault anyway. They already have it built in. They don't need it, and this unit over here, well, even if I rolled a massive 6, I'm still out of everything regardless. So into my movement phase.
He's really looking to punish TAC for being aggressive turn 1. TAC had a really, really good turn, but Steven could sting him hard here and punish TAC for his hubris.
Aggressors into the tank.
Yep.
Aggressors
Whoop.
into the tank. It's a bus. It's literally a bus. Don't tell me you're going there. Are you going there?
Where?
Over that way. You're taking your bikes that way?
Yeah.
Oh, not the move I wanted you to make though. Here's the real question. Are you going to try to score deploy teleport? Yeah.
No.
No?
I can't afford to try and score points this turn. Going second, I have a later opportunity to score and pick up secondary points and primary points later on in the game, especially when we get to turn 5, but I need to make sure I've got some stuff alive at that point. So because you've also come quite close, I need to punish you for overextending as much as I can, and if I don't do that, then the game's unfortunately gone. So you've had a very good turn 1, and the pressure is certainly on. Captain Steve Sicarius, his unit, with those combi weapons and also those heavy bolters, and put all of their shots into this unit over here of
The Breachers.
the Breachers. See, I was really worried that you were going to Overwatch.
There is an AdMech stratagem that I really want to use.
Okay.
It's really powerful.
Yep.
But it's 2 command points.
Right, okay.
So I need to get there.
Okay, fair enough. Going first with the heavy bolters. 6 shots. Every 6 is additional hit, but I didn't roll any.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I know.
Yeah, there, T7.
So 1 wound then, please. And it's not even a wound, it's just a devastating wound. So
2 damage.
it's just flat 2 damage, please, yeah.
Okay. Down to 1 wound remaining.
Okay. So this is then all the other combi weapons. Okay, and I'm looking for 4s to hit. And I am in rapid.
Oh, that roll sucked.
Just the 2 hits then.
I'm okay with it.
I bet you are. Now we've got anti-infantry, 4 ups. Oh, didn't even need it.
Oh, just mortals for days.
Boom, boom.
All right, so you've killed 1,
I'll take it.
and 1 has 2 wounds remaining.
This is Captain Steve Sicarius, Artisan Plasma Pistol. It's not even hazardous, mate.
Really?
That's how artisan it is. I hit on a 2.
Oh, no! No!
Right.
Ooh, I will have to apologize. This is not the dice in this situation. That's a Stevemarine. A Stevemarine just rolled a 1 when he needed a 2. You have a future game with Steve? You should have a chit chat with him. So did your Sternguard Veteran Squad basically do nothing? I mean, they killed a breacher.
Onto the tank.
Okay. Fair, fair.
Repulsor, robots. Twin-linked las cannon.
Yeah.
Here we go. The 3s. D6 plus 1 damage. That's 2.
+1.
So 3 damage.
Feel no pain 4.
The las talon, 2
Okay.
shots.
Oath's the moment target now getting popped by Las Talons.
4 ups.
Yep.
I make 1.
Okay, this is D6 plus 1 damage.
Again,
Nice
here we
big
go.
6 or 1. That's a 4. I'll take it as 5.
4 feel no pains.
Right, let's see if my repulsor defensive array is in range. Just out. So he's just left for the Hunter Killer Slayer missile.
So that's still one-time use?
It's a one-time use, baby, but seeing how you easily popped the last one, let's use it now before it goes. Okay, do I hit? I do hit. That wounds, AP3.
And for a one-time use weapon, using on an Oath of Moment target is just so much better.
Yeah. Oh, gonna be a 6.
Okay. Are you serious? Oh, you are serious. I need to make 4 of these
Yeah.
for him to live.
Time for the Bladeguard and Marnius Calgar. They're gonna chip this little wound off, and I'm gonna do it with the Volkite pistol from the Sergeant.
Sure.
That's a 1. But you're oafed. Can they feel the moment? No, he's not feeling it. No. It's all right. We've got other 6s, because you're quite tough. I've got a 6. AP1, good sir. Hitting on 2s. I get to reroll this because you're oafed. Strength 4, so 6s to wound. Reroll those wounds.
Come on, do it, do it.
No,
Oh.
he's not feeling it. No. So my bikes here. 6 shots going into those destroyers. They are twin linked, so I will get the rerolls to wound here because I'm probably going to need it. Looking for 5s.
There's your 6.
There's 2. 2 saves, please, good sir.
I do get pushed to 4, of which I make both.
Okay, this is absolutely bizarre at this point.
Next up is the captain with his. He hits on 2s.
Goodness gracious, none of his captains could actually hit. What the heck?
Next up, the ATV, twin bolt rifle. 2 shots again. Got a lot. Twin linked, still a 1. Cool.
-1. That's only 1 wound.
Yeah, do you know what the great thing is about this? It's got a multi-melter and it's now going to be wasted because you've only got a wound left.
Why did you shoot that one first?
Because I was thinking all the little shots would easily
Oh,
take 2 wounds
right,
off.
right,
yeah,
right,
and then I could pick up some more. 3s. That is a wound. Feel confident?
Oh, always. Nope.
Yeah. So you can take a mighty D6 damage. 4. Eat that with your 1 wound left. Having such a fun time at Play On. Right. Next up, we're going to the charge phase.
You're making me feel like guilty here.
Charge race now, and the Vets of Calgar charging in with an 11. That's what I'm talking about. Bikes hit into the Rangers. Cataphrone breaches Overwatch for 1 command point. That takes TAC out of command points.
Got 4 left. They have lethal and sustained.
Ooh, sustained and lethal is so solid in Overwatch. TAC's done 8 wounds at AP2 and 3 damage each.
He's gonna make it.
He's not going to make it. So they're gone.
Oh, serious oof. Bikes are in, however.
I'm going to declare this unit just onto the Rangers.
Oh, the Kato and the boys are into the Rangers now.
Bladeguard first. 4 attacks per model.
Bladeguard into the Castellans. Oath of Moment clutch here for sure. Chewing through those robots. That Datasmith's going to get smacked. Down they go. He can pile towards either the unit or the objective.
So I pile in 3 like that.
And it's the unit for sure shutting down TAC shooting.
So next up, we're going to go with this unit here. The Outriders and the Captain on bike. He shot all his guns into the air. But let's see if he can do something with his relic weapon, okay?
Oh, the Rangers have taken a beating. TAC doesn't have much left mid-table at all.
If you wouldn't have done the Overwatch, I would have had enough attacks to kill the unit, and then this unit could have piled in and attacked that unit. So I'm going to have to put all of these models onto there.
Sternguard pick up the rest of the Rangers. Piling into the Catapult Breachers. That's interesting. They can hit pretty hard. However, that's going to shut down tax shooting.
The AP on this is AP2.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a CP.
Armor of Contempt for an extra pip of AP protection. He still loses a model out of command points. And the Manipulus kills 2 Sternguard. Wow!
Oh!
That is a very angry Manipulus.
Destroyers punching a Bladeguard only manage a single wound.
I can re-roll it. Yeah. 1 damage?
1 damage.
That is a big round for both players. Tack shot the heck out of Steven, but Steven chopped the heck out of Tack.
8 points and deploy teleport homers. I'm going to discard.
Steven discards deploy teleport homers at the end of his turn to gain a command point.
So going into turn 2, hopefully I've done enough to give myself a foothold into this game and hopefully weather the storm until my Eradicators can come back and give me a little bit of reinforcements.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Frontline Gaming. With amazing mats, beautifully crafted MDF terrain, and now a pre-painted series as well, so you can get to playing right out of the box. We love the Frontline series of terrain and mats and love having them on board as a sponsor. Make sure to click on the affiliate link below for all your Warhammer needs.
I'm down by 3 points, but if I can eliminate what is on the table when those Eradicators come in, they're going to need to do too much work to win the game.
Rad Bombardment again does 1 mortal wound to that repulsor. Still in the Conqueror imperative, all weapons will be assault and +1 AP shooting into Steven's deployment zone.
I've still got overwhelming force, and I'm going to attempting target. No.
Well, it's going to have to be this one, isn't it?
Yep. Assassination. Oh, there's a captain. Other command phase stuff. I'm going to repair this tank that's taking no damage, so it has a 4-up invuln.
Tack choosing Belisarius Call to reroll 1s and scores 6 points on primary.
Oh, here's something interesting. Oh, range attacks. Oh, no, that doesn't matter. So I'm going to do the
Movement phase now.
farthest I can go is there. I need a big advance on that tank because I need that objective. That's a big advance. I'll take it.
Boom!
Did Tack just yeet that poor boat up the board with no support? Tack needs to fall back and stay out of range of Steven for sure.
Because now, Mr. Calgar is within 8 inches of this objective.
And Steven's using squad tactics for 1 command point to move up and take that objective, which is worth 6 victory points should it be on it next turn because of the character.
Let's see what a call does. So he's got a solar atomizer. D3 shots.
Okay.
Call opens up now. There's a dead bike.
You're gonna love this.
Yeah?
It's an AP4 weapon.
Well, that's him dead.
This tank, all of its shots into your captain. Belarus energy cannon.
Scorpius goes into the bike captain.
Whoa, luckily you got reroll 1s there, mate, because that's
Yeah, luckily.
quite a few.
Wow. Tank, do better. 3s. So 4-up.
I made
You're
a 4.
okay. Disruptor. That is not a wound, however, it is twin linked. Try again.
Oh.
And he does worse. Tank number 2. Same thing, going into the captain, rinse and repeat, see if I can do better.
Second Scorpius.
2 wounds left.
Missiles. And this is where I need those 4s. Get my robot. 4.
Yep.
Dead captain. I needed 2 tanks to take out that captain, but the captain is down. That is a massive 10 points for me on secondaries. Only leaves the neutron laser into your tank. You got 2 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Hui!
Only 1 wound to the tank.
D6 plus 1. How many wounds do you have left?
I've got 11. What's the AP? Because I am in my deployment zone still.
The AP goes to AP5.
So that goes straight through.
I want to do other fun things with the AdMech, but
This is it.
yep,
This is
spending
your moment.
that 1 command point.
1 command point to reroll success.
You need 9. Oh, it's gone 8!
It's 8.
And only 10 wounds to the repulsor lives.
1 wound left on that tank.
The interesting thing here is I will have to take a battle shot. So he could fail that and I'm no longer holding this objective.
Right, but he would be better dead.
You're probably right.
We are now into the charge phase. We're going to go with the Dragoons. They're going to try to charge the Sternguard.
Yep.
So how far do I go? I go Mighty 7.
Sidonian Dragoons into the Sternguard. Successful charge. Call hits him as well.
We'll go with the Omniscient Axe first. So hitting on 2s.
5 ups.
Okay. 4 attacks with the Arc Scourge.
What is with all the attacks of Belisarius Call? Like, What the actual shaboopy is going on here?
Beck and Dendrite is 2d6 extra attacks.
Successful. And I failed one, so one's going to take a wound. Can just pivot him to get within 3, yeah.
They're 4 attacks each. They are sustained 2. These are ones are rerolls. So let's see if I can spike. Yeah, I did. These are strength 7. So wounding on 3s with lance, wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Damage 2. So one's alive, one's alive, one's alive. Uh-oh. Dead.
And now these are all on Captain Steve Sicarius.
Which has a 4-up in bomb.
Come on,
Here
baby.
we go.
Woohoo!
Oh, he makes it!
Boom, boom,
He
boom,
makes
boom, boom.
it! Oh no!
Sternguard are dead. The Captain Stevo Sicarius, though, is still up.
Captain Steve Sicarius. Need some 6s on those destroyers.
One breacher down. Can Stevo live?
Hydraulic claws from the breachers into your captain, rolling 3 dice then, because the lethal has already wounded, and the wounding on 2s. Can he do it? Can he live? Does he live?
Oh, got a brace of 5, so these both have to go through.
That's 1. We're getting close.
It's Mambo number 5. He's gone.
Another one bites the dust.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Better luck next time.
That leaves me with a tempting target, which I'm going to ditch.
You get a CP for that?
I do get a CP for that.
Yeah.
Big point turn for Tack. He's up 21-8 as we head into Steven's turn 2. Steven's drawn Bring It Down, Overwhelming Force, and Behind Enemy Lines.
What a card draw. Absolutely beautiful. Bring it down. Behind enemy lines. I think I can do this with a nice big charge. Overwhelming Force. I think I can take this. I'm up to 3 CPs now. Calgar's on the table, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's using Oath of Moment on the Plasma Destroyers.
And I'm going to put myself into the Assault Doctrina.
Jumping everybody into the Assault Doctrine, and has to use Insane Bravery for a command point on that failed Battle Shock test, and we have a score of 21-17 in Tack's favor. Aggressor's going up the gut.
Advance.
The tank falls back.
Those are Eradicators, yeah. If he puts them there, which is where I want to put them, for the rest of the game, they do nothing. They don't have a lot of range.
They don't.
Some tough choices, because really the only vehicle that's going to be in range of his Eradicators when they come on board is that tank in the back that has a 4-up invuln. I do lose the points on that objective, but that basically shuts them down for the rest of the game.
The Eradicators have come in.
Okay, Tax, I've got 6 shots here. Okay, I get them lethal and sustained on 6s. And I get full rerolls to hit because you're a vehicle.
Ooh, lethal hits, sustained hits. Can we talk about how good that Apothecary Biologus is? Sweet Bridget.
Oh no!
Baby. That's 5, please.
Okay.
That's 5.
Am I feeling lucky?
I don't know. You feeling lucky, punk?
If I spike here and I live, that's a lot of denial points.
It's now just time to see how many saves Tack can actually make.
4-up invuln.
It's not bad. Yeah, clearly too many.
Command reroll from Tack fails, but doesn't cost him. Still at 2.
You need boxcars.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm happy with 9.
Well, that happened.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. 3 wounds left. Right, so that. Oh no, this guy can shoot, I suppose. I don't like those destroyers, so I'm gonna shoot those. A las cannon shot. Here we go. Ready? That's a 1. The talons.
1 hit.
1 hit. So I shot the repulsor.
I can do it.
Give it to me. And instantly I knew this was a mistake. Now, I believe you've got quite a good stratagem.
Steven's being an incredible gentleman here, reminding me that I have Vengeful Fallout.
You do.
So for a command point,
Yes.
that unit is angry at your tank
It is.
and is going to fire back at it.
Yeah, as soon as I shot that model, I was like, that was a mistake. Give me your best shot, literally. Come on in.
And he's killed the tank.
Well, that serves me right for firing guns I knew I shouldn't have. And yeah, my vehicle's dead. So are you happy now you've used an AdMech stratagem?
I'm actually very happy that I'm using AdMech stratagem.
Good job I reminded you, wouldn't it, really?
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem. Aggressors, chickens,
The aggressors charge into the chickens.
eradication charge.
The winner buys dinner.
9 needed. That's the first dice.
That's
Not going to make
not
it.
gonna make
is
it. No.
No. No, so I should have done this in a different order.
Steven choosing to re-roll this.
Do you think they can take out 3 wounds on that tank?
Nope, but I think I can put more OC on it. Swap those CPs for VPs.
Oh,
so
that's close.
Let's hope he can make that super short charge from Calgar and friends.
Calgar, destroyers.
I'm going to fire Overwatch.
Overcharges, 5s to hit, kills a Blade Guard, Tech Priest does some damage.
No, you know what? I'm just hoping that I kill myself and just make your charge harder.
Don't do me like this.
And the hazardous test kills another breacher.
Right, here we go then. Nice big charge from the Victrix. First dice is a 2. It's not great. And that's a 1.
Oh, no, no! Was that the difference? The one guy? Dice tell stories. That one model dying denies Steven that charge. Look at that face. There's a smile underneath there, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a smile underneath there. Underneath what? You're gonna roll aggressor attacks and kill Dragoons, aren't you?
Aggressors in, and boy howdy, that is disappointing. Only 1 dead Dragoon and 2 dead aggressors for his trouble. What the actual fire truck just happened? Like, seriously. 21-20 in favor of TAC at the end of 2 rounds.
Just realizing this now, that I could have just killed that tank with the rad bombardment.
Well, you said I was a sporting guy. Turns out I had you.
Yeah, you maybe spend the command point, I guess. Some rad poisoning. They don't.
Oh,
They're
see?
safe.
That could have been on the vehicle.
That could have been in the vehicle, yep.
TAC goes into the Protector Doctrina now. All of his weapons are heavy. New secondaries. He's got air denial, bring it down, and extend battle lines.
I will be able to score 2 of these. I can't score bring it down. Call is going to continue his trend of reroll 1s. Tank in the back here, so it's got a 4-up invuln. A battle shock.
And he's got to spend a command point to pass a battle shock test. That puts him out of command points.
Then on the breachers, they're okay.
They love it.
3 points there, and I've got 3 points back here. So that gives me 6 on primary. Now we move on to the movement phase. I'm not gonna move, because I want to proc the heavy. Call is gonna move.
Wiggle round.
This unit has fall back in charge.
Tax had an awesome card draw, and I'm actually kind of jealous. So it needs to get into the middle of the table. Now this does put me in a bit of a dilemma because I kind of got 2 really good options for Overwatch.
I've got to risk it.
Risk it for a biscuit?
And TAC's really got to risk it for the biscuit. He may lose his Dragoons to Overwatch. Steven does choose to do so for a command point, and woof! Extra AP for the closest target takes it down.
The only way I get fully within 6 inches of the center is if I don't kill them all and I charge. We'll do the tank into the Eradicators in the back there. And I get 9, 10 shots. Normally on damage, I'd be -1 to hit, but +1 because of heavy.
Ooh!
You make them both, don't you?
I make them both.
All right.
Eradicators are tanking shots now. Bolt or tickles do nada. This is big.
Hoo-yah! Nothing. That tank did nothing.
Second Scorpius now splits fire, taking advantage of Steven's advice.
We are going to take the Cognis Stubbers, or they're going to go into the aggressors. We're going to take the missile and also go into the aggressors. We're going to take the blind fire and fire into here. Is it blind? Yep, it is totally blind.
Yeah.
So these are the Stubbers.
Yep. It's a 6.
You are rolling hot.
Oh, it's about time.
So 3 shots from the missile launcher.
AP?
AP2.
Okay, both go through.
E6 each.
All right.
The
3
first
wounds.
one kills it. Second one kills it.
Oh.
That is 2. 2d6 blast into here.
Yep.
How many shots do I get? Wounding on 3s?
Yep.
That is a
terrible
horrible roll.
Yeah, I'll take that.
1 conversion. AP2 goes to, that's,
Only reroll 1 in combat.
we're going to the Honor Guard Crawler. We're going to take the neutron laser. We're going to put it into the Blade Guard. And we're going to take all the stubber shots heading into the aggressors.
Yes.
That's sustain hits 1
Nice.
built in. Okay.
Pretty good. Well, that's a few 6s there, mate.
That just happened. 5s here.
All right, then. All right.
I mean, you could do that. 1 wound left. And then neutron laser time. 4s.
4 pin bun.
You do have a 4 pinball. That's
Fails.
another 1. No, he's done. So we're going to go into this unit next. Arc rifle into the Bladeguard Vets. I'm hitting on 3s because it did not move. So 2s.
Oh no! The arc rifles take a blade guard down! Good gravy, this is insane!
There's no Bladeguard left.
No, there's no Bladeguard left. Plasma time?
I guess it is plasma time. And I'm also going to
Overdo it, aren't you? Yeah. You're going to hazard it. Yeah. Yeah, great.
plasma. Here we go. I am going to reroll this once.
Yeah.
And they convert. They do convert.
They convert. These are going to go on to this Victrix Guard right here.
Okay.
I can roll 2 because I've got 3 wounds and it is going to take 2 to go through.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
2 4s.
Well, that just kills them.
You know, folks, I've been to the Great Wall of China. I've seen the pyramids of Giza, and I've even watched a grown man punch out a camel, but I've never seen something as ridiculous as these exchange of dice rolls.
Victrix Guard number 2.
Okay.
2 4s coming up.
Right. I mean, you got 1.
Another 4.
You're doing good. You're
Another
doing
4.
Great.
Yes.
Yes, you're doing great.
Come on. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Baby. Oh,
Oh.
give me another. Okay, he's dead.
Tax charge phase now. Call and his dude bros are in.
As long as they all die,
You're good.
I'm good.
Well, you still get some points even if I'm alive.
Steven again using Armor of Contempt to give an extra AP of Ignore for his aggressors. If they can hold, it's going to stop Tac from scoring.
1 dead.
And now I need servitors to do the trick.
You do.
4 hydraulic claws.
The aggressors are down, and I don't know what to make of anything anymore.
So, lo and behold, the aggressors are gone, and yeah, Tax scored very, very well.
37-20 as we end Tax turn 3, discarding one of his secondaries, bring it down for a command point.
And I've got Calgar on the table, which gives me 2 CPs.
Steven now has Cleanse, Overwhelming Force, and Storm Hostile.
So my card draw isn't great. I've got Cleanse and Objective, and I've got Storm Hostiles. Now, I'm going to have to think really carefully about how I do this. Unfortunately, Calgar has just stood there by himself.
Choosing Devastator Doctrine now, he's going to be able to advance and shoot, and Oath of Moment on those breachers. Steve's got a lot to do here with not much.
Then it just comes down to what I do with Calgar. Fortunately, the red mist had gone, and I kind of saw clearly what I needed to do, because if I move at all right now, I know I'm just going to get overwatched. Tac is looking at me like this. He's ready, so do you know what, Calgar? He can cleanse that objective instead. He can just cleanse it, keep it nice and clean. 5 Eradicators are within 18 inches of your destroyers.
Okay.
So I'm re-rolling my hits and wounds, and I'm going to get critical 5, so every single 5 and 6 is sustained and lethal. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
Eradicators try to pop those breachers. They should be able to do it. Oof, only the Manipulus left.
Eradicators managed to kill off the breachers, but unfortunately Manipulus has survived. So, Biologus, I don't want to shoot this guy, but the Biologus will shoot that thing for whatever it's worth. 6, it's going to hit and wound.
4. I do not.
Out of nowhere, the Azolva bolt pistol, boom, 2 wounds onto that tank, leaving it on 1. And hopefully, with a charge and enough weight of attacks, I can take it down in combat as well. Let's not worry about it. Charging.
Sure.
Oh, baby.
Honor the chapter for 1 command point for +1 to wound because of Lance.
5. So I survived.
I don't know.
3 ups.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's 2.
Straight shot.
I love an explosion. Nope.
And because I've killed a unit this turn with my Biologus unit, he becomes OC9 now. I do get that objective, and I got a nice little kill, and that objective is looking pretty cleansed. Calgar, good man.
Ooh, what a big, big turn. All of his secondary score, and that takes Steven ahead 39-37 as we head to Tax turn 4.
Engage on all fronts and defend stronghold and behind enemy lines.
Stack's staying in the Protector Doctrine. And Call's going to keep his reroll 1s as he jumps up to 46-39.
So I'm going to advance call.
Call attempts to advance, not far enough to get engaged at all fronts, though.
So what I'm going to do instead, because I can't get over to that side, I'm just going to go backwards to just give myself 0 1s. Go into the plasma into Calgar.
Yep.
3s.
Plasma firing into Calgar, and down he goes. That may be the death knell, as down go 2 destroyers, but who cares at this point?
I'm spending 2 command points on lethal dose.
Armor contempt in response,
I'm still triggering blast.
Yep.
being wounded on 2s, but saving on 3-ups.
Ooh, 2 go through. Boop.
The neutron laser. So I'm going to go with the Cognus first just to see if I can strip that 1 wound.
Yep.
Wounding on 5s. 1. Armor save.
Ooh, stripped it. Boom.
I'll take it. I'm still triggering blast. So
Yep.
3 shots. On 2s.
Real clean.
That's all 3.
AP.
AP is, I think it's 4.
I will get cover. 3, 5-ups.
Make none. First one, dead. Second one, dead. Third one, dead.
And he paced 3.
And behind enemy lines, I will discard.
Tax up 46 to 39 as we head into Steven's turn 4.
I need to draw 3 cards. Attempting target. Okay. I need to investigate some signals. Secure no man's land.
You don't even have enough units to do that.
I can secure 1 though, so I only score 2 instead of 5 if I just stay still.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get rid of attempting target.
Yep.
And I'm going to draw area denial.
Spending a command point on new orders and oaths a moment on the unit dead center.
I need to take a battle shock check for you.
Sure.
I rolled a 6, so they're okay.
45 to 46 in Tax favor. Only a point in it.
So I've pulled area denial, and there is 1 single Manipulus in the center of the table. And if I can move, charge, kill it, not only does it get me that, but it's gonna score me some big points, because that will put one of my characters on the middle of objective as well and stop Tac from getting the character on the objective in the middle as well for those additional points.
I am going to overwatch you now.
Oh, with who?
The character. Devastating Torrent. How many shots do I get? 4? Oh. There is a 6. So save.
I'm okay.
Yep. But you do take 2 more wounds.
Okay. Cool. Gonna charge.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right.
Are you ready?
What's the charge?
I don't know.
Okay.
That'll do it.
That Manipulus is oathed and he's getting charged.
Then I get to pile in.
Fight phase. This could be big.
Just need to kill Manipulus.
Hitting on 3s.
Ooh. Lethal.
Yep. He is T4. 3 saves. A Manipulus has a 5-up invuln. Otherwise, he has a 2-up save.
A 2-up. CP reroll it.
Yep.
Yep. Oh,
You're hitting me with a healer. Okay.
wound. Okay, cool. 3 saves.
Exactly what you need. So you need 3 1s here. On 3 1s, you win the game. I got a 1. The Manipulus has 4 attacks.
Cool. Damn it!
2 damage.
No! So I will get secure no man's land though for 2 VPs. Because I secure that one.
Right.
Steven discarding secondaries, tax scoring secondaries, gets his defense stronghold. 49-47 as we head into tax turn 5.
So I still have engaged on all fronts. Secure no man's land and capture enemy outpost. That's for battlecraft.
Sure.
Because otherwise, if I fall back,
Yeah,
I
that's
might-
true actually, yeah. You're
So
okay.
he's okay.
52-47 in tax favor.
Engage on all fronts. I'm just going to book it.
Yep.
Tac falls back, Steven overwatches.
Only on 6s.
And then
Tac shooting phase, Steven has to hold on here for dear life. Tac overcharges for the win, this could do it.
oh, wow. Not good. Only 2.
2.
Only 2.
So 1 left.
Do I die?
Nope.
Nope. He's only got 1 wound left, so I will go with the tank then. Yep. So kills the 1. I'm going to just try to deal with call. Do 3 shots.
2 shots.
On 2s, strength 14.
Cool.
That is 2.
AP?
AP is 4.
Easy. Go straight through.
Congratulations to this episode's victor, Tack, and his AdMech. The guy who built the list has to be feeling a little funny right now, but what a fight. 5 points in it, 62 to 57. What a fantastic game, gentlemen. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Man, was I so conflicted playing this game, because on the one hand, I really wanted to see what Steven was going to do with the Ultramarines. So really excited to see that, but at the same time, I really was excited to see what the AdMech could do.
So first and foremost, I've had an awesome game playing with Tack. It has been absolutely brilliant. The discussions we've had, we've laughed all the way through it.
Thank you both, Steven and Tack, for an incredibly well-fought game. And thanks again to this episode's sponsor, Frontline Gaming. Makers of fine mats, terrain, and available Warhammer product, plus a commissioned paint studio. Special thanks to you as well for watching. If you like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it from all of us here at the Play On Studios, folks. As always, this is your host, JT, saying, until the next time we see you in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on!
Steven Box, fantastic opponent. We would love to have you in the studio again. Actually, we do have you in the studio again because there are more games incoming, so please stay tuned and check those out.